What's up YouTube? CodForman221 here, and welcome back to coming to viewers to online commentary for Season 4. I'm playing as the Soviets. These are actually quite fun to play as these guys. They're pretty good at countering the OKW, especially with their scout cars. I won't actually be getting a scout car in this, I don't think. But I will be using an interesting doctrine on this map. It's called, I think it's the Urban Defense Tactics. So basically, let's talk about the strategy here. So Nick is in yellow and Lipton is light blue. So basically, Nick and me are going to hit the southern area here, these two victory points in the train station near the fuel there. Well, we're in the fuel icon. The fuel is actually down here. And Lipton's going to be fighting for this point right here. So my goal is to get 60 fuel and to turn this into our forward headquarters. Now, Nick is very good at seizing buildings early on, and his British troops inside this house will definitely start shooting at the Jerrys, who have now hopped into this house. So that's something. I'm starting to capture some points for helping out Lipton, who also rushed for. Did lose his squad, unfortunately. This is always a tough spot to fight in, and I gotta say, I absolutely love these penal troops. I loved them a while ago, and I kind of forgot how good they were. They're very good anti-infantry. They have 6 STV-40s. Yeah, so they carry. And satchel charges, excellent on buildings, excellent against mortars and other emplacements like support guns. Did you hear that guy scream there? Wow. And I'm going to push up. I am capturing this whole side here while Nick is kind of focusing toward the middle. It's going to be nice this game. They're not actually going to throw in our fuel, which is pretty good. I don't want to give away too much. Our opponents are going to make a ton of infantry. You can see there's a lot of grenadiers already out. And yeah, a lot of infantry are down here. But here come my penal troops. These were squadrons. They have a lot of kind of interesting dialogue on them. They basically say stuff like the state now forgives him because these guys are often they call them vicious criminals. So they had penal squads in World War I where actually some of them were women. They like formed a whole this was like a woman regiment, and they shaved their heads and everything to shame the men into fighting more. But that didn't really work out for them. So basically, Nick and me know they're making a push here. We do have the central building taken over with the Vickers. So we have a lot of units right here, and I think that we could smash whatever they have here. Now, I can't see it through the fog of war, but I figure we'll have enough troops here. So I'm going to tell Nick to say, you know, let's mount our attack here once these guys are in position. And why not? So I start pushing up towards this area right here, hoping not to find a machine gun, and I see them over here. So we're pretty bunched up here, but we're going to start pushing back against these guys. I am blanking around here. And with our units, especially with the fast-firing infantry we have, we're just going to push on in, and I'm going to throw a satchel at these guys. Just trying to force them out of cover. And I put my guys a little too far back here. He's going to hop back into cover, but it just gets him out of cover temporarily. And we're definitely pushing these guys back. They're also getting suppressed by the machine gun here, but we also have grenadiers shooting here. And I have another unit coming up more towards the middle. So we're going to keep pushing these guys, you know. We have a lot of units here, and we basically we out-muscled them, and we lost only one man in his squad there. This poor British guy right there. They launched fire on me, so now we lost our first Soviet casualty here. We have taken some casualties. I'm at almost 60 fuel, so. He has my guys kind of in the crossfire and is kind of shooting them, but he's also switching over to this side to try to suppress us, so. Either way, his machine gun is in trouble here. I'm going to get a satchel out here, and he knows this is coming, so he's going to actually try to pull his MG out. And I see that, so. No use in wasting a satchel charge when there's not going to get anything accomplished from that. So on a pop engineers near you cannot. You have to actually have a unit inside the building to actually convert it. So we're gonna watch this. I call it the mansion, but Lipton was pointing out to me it's a train station. Check it out. I've just converted 60 fuel, but it does allow us to have a bunch of medics. You can see these Soviet women are gonna heal up units, and it allows me to reinforce. This is a dominant position, and it also gives us a bonus at defense. I think that what that shield means, but it will heal up units and help defend, including the British units too. So we have a very strong position between these two victory points right here, and should be able to basically accomplish a lot. Nick can actually heal up here, which is good off of my building. Up to the north, it's Lipton managed to steal an MG-42, which he was very happy about during the actual match. But as you can see, you know, there's a large German force coming here. It looks like multiple Grenadier squads, multiple Volksgrenadier squads, and a Pioneer and a machine gun. So these guys are moving up. Out of my unit here, I did have to be careful to do a flamethrower moving up. I just wanted to have kind of an advance warning of when they could, when they would be here. So I gotta pull back, and I'm actually almost gonna lose my squad. If this could become a forward retreat point, that would be overpowered as hell. So this is bad. I'm kind of bombing up. This is not good. I speak and complain about blobs, but these guys also have Gewehrs, which is very good for these Grenadiers. So I'm gonna try to get back to where I can reinforce and try to get behind cover. They're actually gonna try to burn this building down and shoot it with the panzer trucks if they can. Nick does have a nice mortar to help support us. They're already doing a good job. Here's the problem. This is the most sturdy building in this game. It is very hard to collapse this thing. That's why I picked it, and it's also in a great strategic spot. So yeah, I'm basically healing up, maneuvering units around and stuff. I don't even have any ATs, so if I need one, I can always pop one out. They're very light, so you gotta be careful about that. And Nick is gonna have to get his guys out of here. He lost his squad. That's not good. But between the mortar and the artillery coming down from the base, absolutely devastating. I'm going to bring my troops behind the cover here, which is thankfully still intact here. And we will have a bonus since we're defending. I'm dodging their own mortars too, so a lot of stuff is coming in here. You can see Lipton still being kind of pushed back. It is with his MG. So a lot of the actions taking place there right now. We have the infantry support guns moving in too. I grabbed some snipers thinking they'd be kind of useful against a lot of infantry. I can't use snipers that well. So he says Strapniki are meant to die. So, like, yeah, these guys are expendable, basically, in the eyes of the Russians. And look at this, so they have all their units starting to come back here. He's going to try to protect himself. I see his mortar pull back and set up, and I knew once he did that, and there's a satchel. So he's not really paying attention, so we're just going to watch this. Boom. So the mortar's blowing up. He can't reman that. His crew's totally gone. So I'm going to actually run out of here away from all these troops. I'm going to try to heal up some of my troops here at this first forward headquarters area. And this building has taken a real pounding here. Too bad you can't repair the building. But these are so lazy to really heal up my troops as best as they can. You can see 4 of them are running over to my guys over here. Lipton has pushed back in. It's a little bit of a... I mean, wow, that mortar, that was a rifle grenade from these guys. Pretty devastating. I feel like on this patch they really made the Allies weaker, but the Soviets... See, look, they're just bombarding right here. They want to level this building. So I have these guys back at base. They're right here. I'm just waiting to build some more buildings. But look at this. They're just pushing, and my snipers are like right here. They were shooting very slowly, surprisingly. I did lose a Puno battalion here. I'm trying to keep my Vet 2-1 alive. And look at this. I'm going to throw a satchel right here and then get the hell out of here. Look how many Grenadiers are about to die here. Do you see what, I mean, look at how many guys are right here. Let's count them. 4, 6, 8, like 12 guys got killed right there. Like, basically out of all those squads there, he literally lost 2 and almost lost 3 full squads. I mean, these guys had 10 kills there. Pretty nice. But yeah, Nick's mortar support is definitely helping him. It's nice to have this forward position here. And I'm getting kind of mad at these things trying to kill me here, so I gotta move up. Nick is very good with snipers, unlike me. He's sniping away at their mortar here. So I'm actually gonna try to kill this if I can. I'm hoping he doesn't see me sneak up against him on one of these. And you can see Lipton has push back in over here and is trying to defend this. He has his own MG in there. So here's my plan. I'm so close to getting a satchel on him here. And I'm about to instantly get pinned once he turned there, so I have to fall back with all my units here, so that's unfortunate. And I lost my flamethrower. And they managed to kill my poor combat engineer trying to get out of there. So I'm definitely taking some casualties. There's definitely nothing to, especially since they didn't even get healed up there near the headquarters. You know, ladies, this probably is not the best spot to stand in the front of the headquarters. It's probably be behind it. They have a garrison bonus.
Penal Troops are standing by.
Huh. Oh, cool. Because he has this thing up here. I was going to say, it didn't really make a lot of sense unless he activated a forward retreat point here, which is probably a good idea. Nick should probably done that. Anyway, the Wehrmacht is moving in again with a lot of Grenadiers with Gewehrs. And Nick is forced to fall back here. Like I said, Nick is smart with his snipers. He really, he's talented with them. Much better than me. You can see my snipers are kind of hanging out back here. Well, they're actually in the front here. I'm much better with one-person teams. Like this two-person team, they have like 2 kills. But look how slow they just fired like a minute ago, and it's like taking them that long to find and adjust their target. So yeah, I have my guys in this house. Figure might as well shoot back at the enemy here. And I'm being very careful. If they throw a flame grenade in, I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, they're just absolutely pounding this thing with their. I'm setting up headquarters here too. Yeah, it's all in good. We're getting pounded, and then Lipton's also pushed up here with a lot of actually, he's garrisoning all the buildings around here, but doesn't really have a whole lot of infantry to speak of. So this costs me money to do, but I'm looking to get the artillery, incendiary artillery barrage down. I figure that'll help me out a lot. I'm just gonna had to fall back there, unfortunately, but I keep bringing up my Strafniki, the penal troops here. They're not equipped them with flamethrowers. Did not think they needed them. And the snipers are here. They're supposed to gonna shoot. I'm gonna hop them into this building here. But Nick's mortar is 14 kills so far, absolutely devastating the enemy units. I actually have to fall back soon. I did grab a. Check this out. M45 quad mount, baby. We have the nice. I love the half track, and it still has suppression somewhat. So I'm gonna keep this right here. You can see Nick is picking them off with his snipers, and they're gonna run for it. I'm just gonna make sure they're not close enough. This thing costs a lot of munitions, but it is totally worth it. And my guys are gonna heal up and reinforce right here, but they're also. I said be careful. Let Lipton know these guys are coming over to his sector here. So we have all 3 victory points right now. They're really getting pushed back. Lipton's having a little bit of trouble on this side. He has the victory point, but now they've kind of shifted some forces over. But on this side, we are totally set here. And Lipton is throwing a grenade here. The problem is people are getting smarter. Let's look at the ranks of these guys really quickly. They're not compared to our ranks here. Yeah, Nick's jumped me by a prestige. He's placed a lot more than me. But yeah, these guys are pretty high rank. I kind of forget what rank I am because I just play this really. I play competitively, but I'm not like. I don't play that much. Anyway, I'm ready to take out these things that are trying to kill my headquarters here. Check this out. Absolutely smash these guys. They don't really have any kind of AT here. And I'm going to push forward here. They did hit me. That actually hurt. I have a satchel right here, so I got to pull back my troops. I was actually trying to destroy this thing so they couldn't make another one. I'm going to overdrive the hell out of here. And yeah, look, Nick even set up a QF 40 millimeter quick firing. That didn't make sense. A QF 40 to shoot at them. So I have these guys that need to come back up, but I'm working on getting a T-34. So I've devastated these guys again. They really don't have any. They don't have a ton of. They have the fuel source, but we're really. Lipton is keeping these guys busy. Vet 3 Grenadiers, very difficult to kill actually, but he's got a lot of flamethrowers, so Nice. Lipton just killed a Vet 3 Grenadier squad there. Something's moving in. They're taking a lot of casualties. Nick's snipers so far have 20 kills on them. I'm moving up. I'm gonna have to get back with these units here. They hit me with the mortar. And I'm like, I'll just stay right here with my quad mount. I'll defend the victory point. So Nick and me have done a good job being able to hold this area here. And the amount of artillery coming down on them. They've tried to counter with their own artillery, but it's been very ineffective. Look at that. Nice shots from Nick over there. Lipton has taken this back over. And my snipers are still here somehow. 3 kills. Really not worth the amount of manpower I spent on them. And I'm going to move in with my Stropniki again. These guys do have 12 kills. These guys have 2, and this guy has 6. And this is the big moment right here. They're now launching barrages against Nick and me. This thing can absolutely take out that light armored half-track. I'm going to try to kill this thing with a satchel if I can. Just kill him if I can. That's the plan here. Anyway, I see. I figure I'm just going to start hitting this guy here. He's pretty damaged here. And big mistake to have a sniper around here, because I destroyed that and the sniper became visible. So I killed this sniper here. So now Vet 3 on this guy here. I'm gonna pull back with my troops that I can. And that's when our opponents decided to surrender. So what really won us today was... That's a bad picture. You can see we held all 3 victory points. They really had no contest for holding these 2 in the south, especially this one. We were able to basically hold along my front line here with the headquarters here. That really helped out me and Nick. Nick also had very good placement of his mortar. Lipton was able to keep them busy along and be able to win that ultimately in the north, even though it's a very hard fight against veteran grenadiers. But just losing, they had some fuel. They didn't really use it too well. And when they did get the artillery out first, that was devastating because it got instantly pretty much destroyed after 1 barrage. And I was about to get some T-34s, and we were just able to really counter the infantry down here in the south. And, like I said, this guy had 10 kills, and 1 was a vehicle, so overall, I think I used half-track pretty effectively. But good game to our opponents. They played well. A little hard fought here. And I could definitely see, even if they waited a little longer, we probably still would have won here unless something dramatically changed. But it's their composition force, too. The composition of their force they were going against us was not very good. Anyway, Codver T21 sign off. Hope you enjoyed. I'll pop up the kills and deaths here so you guys can see them. Pretty one-sided on this affair here. I had the least amount of kills, actually, on my team. But look at Nick, 69 and only lost 16. Great. Codver T21 sign off, and I'll see you in the next episode.